Hi, my name is Harold Midensi and I'm running for the Board of the United. As I stated downstairs, my reason for running is I would like to have more transparency, save money because they're spending too much of our money, nobody knows where it's at. Transparency because I don't like secret meetings. And basically, I want to represent the association that is all of us. There are too many things going on, and you can go to the meetings and you can do this, but nothing changes. Something has to be done drastically. So this is basically what I would like you to look at and see if you agree with me, you vote for me. There is 4 of us that are running on a slate right now: Nancy Carlson, Georgina Willis, and Ellen Leonard. Because we want all 4 of us to go in there so we can make changes to the board so we have majority. So I don't have any more else to tell you except that no promises. I just want to do what it needs to be done. And the only promise I can make you is that it will be very transparent and very clear. Everything gets done. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nancy Carlson. I'm a United Mutual candidate for the election this fall, 2023. Soon you'll be getting your ballot in the mail. I ask for your support in electing me to the board of directors. I was recommended and urged by other directors to fill one of the openings. I appreciate this opportunity to speak to you just briefly. My background is executive management for over 50 years, from corporate businesses to architectural and design practices to board management. I was formerly the president of the Colorado Business and Professional Women's Association, served on multiple national boards and associations, and County Board of Supervisors. So board experience is familiar to me. My focus here in Laguna Woods has been, I'm not playing tennis, I'm not out playing golf. My hobby is going to the meetings and taking a look at what their financials are and how they're coming up with these assessments, the costs, and so on and so forth. The members don't understand how high our assessments are. I have been trying to ascertain a great deal of that as well. And where we are is in a situation of rapid inflation, but the inflation and the cost of living adjustments has nothing to do with the amount of assessments that we are getting right now. It also speaks to other issues within the entity. And the entity is the corporation, United Mutual, which is an association, which is the membership. The membership of United Mutual, in concert with Third Mutual and the Towers, are the boss in Laguna Woods Village. GRF and VMS are serving our needs. They are very restrictive in providing information on how they calculate the expenditures or expenses and don't produce line item budgets for us to evaluate where are you coming up with your numbers. I said this in the candidates meeting today, which is separately televised, and I hope you watch. It was very interesting and informative, all the candidates. I've never seen budgets with so many zeros. I've never seen budgets with absolutely no appendix whatsoever in a green book identifying and explaining how they've reached these numbers, what the substantiation is, what the suppositions are, what the presumptions are. I want to see the members satisfied that they have an understanding what's going on so that they can decide and tell their boards, this is unacceptable. We need to have communication from the members to the boards to VMS and GRF. I hope you understand that this is a serious endeavor on my part and appreciate it's a real commitment. I've already been going to these meetings. I've already been concerned about that. I could talk for some time about that. That's not really what I want to do in this short statement. I want you to also understand that I didn't come to be running for this board without also looking around and having met several people within these committee meetings in GRF, at VMS, and United that weren't exceptional individuals in terms of what I think would be excellent candidates also for the board of directors. It's incumbent on me to share that. Georgiana Willis, Harold Midensi, Ellen Leonard, They actually were proponents of me running, along with other people. But I felt that they themselves had exceptional characteristics for a director. And having served on corporate boards and spent 50 years in Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies and my own company, I have a really good understanding of who can move the ball forward and who can be probative, which a director must be, in solving problems and identifying and leading into a direction that is what the members want. Because the bottom line is, it's about the membership. The membership, the membership, the membership. It's not about the support staff dictating what we can and cannot do and how much we have to pay them without any explanation. I ask for your vote, and I ask that you do vote. This is very important. This is a very critical election. Are you happy with your services? Are you happy that the assessments at today's candidate meeting was suggested that it may be going up $40 next year? Are you happy with the board decisions that they've made in the last couple of years? I leave it up to you. You're the voter. Please vote. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mickey Choi Ho. I have been a resident owner of the Laguna Wood Village for 11 years. As a scientist and former chemistry professor, I cultivated an analytical, factual, logical, and scientific mindset. I learned how to set up goals, define and solve problems, and achieve the best results. I also became skillful, transferring knowledge and teaching others. As a Presbyterian minister, counselor, and seminary professor, teaching church constitution and governances, I relate to people by listening, helping them identify their issues and achieve their goals. As a chief executive administrator of a governing body of the church, and later as a financial advisor in the national headquarters office, I gained valuable experience in organizational operational duties and how to effectively run day-to-day business to achieve larger goals. I have experience serving on boards of nonprofit organizations, including boards of colleges, seminaries, women's associations, and charity organizations. I have served in various capacities, including as president, a board member, and staff person. Therefore, I believe that I am well qualified to serve on the United Mutual Board. I speak both English and Korean languages fluently and understand both American and Asian culture deeply. My goals and philosophy of work and services are pursuing excellences and bridging the East and West. I strive for better communication and well-being for all members, inclusive of all languages and cultures. I'd be honored to use my gifts of leadership and rich experiences of service for the enhancing of lives of Laguna Wood Village residents. As a board member, when I am elected to do so, please elect me. Thank you. Vote for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ellen Leonard, and I'm here as a candidate for United Mutual. And my message that I'd like to bring forward is I'd like to bridge the gap. Bridge the gap between residents and the board. There are so many committees and board meetings. If you include GRF and United, there's got to be 10 committees and board meetings a month. It is hard to get and capture all that information, either by attending or watching TV6, Village TV. It is hard to capture all that information. My message is I would like to do a publication that would weekly give the resolutions, the pending resolutions for all boards. And so until they become a final resolution, which is 28 days, you have 28 days to oppose, then you will be able to participate and intelligently. You'll have that resolution and you'll be able to communicate with your board members on your agreement or opposition of that. I'd also like to state that I am running on a slate with Georgiana Willis, Harold Medense, and Nancy Carlson. We feel that together we can make a difference on this board and become more proactive and more involved with the residents and how they feel and want to be governed. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sue Quam, and I'm currently a member of the United Board and serve as its secretary. I'm here today so you can get to know me better and to ask for your vote for my continued work on the United Board. In March of 2023, I competed for an open position on the United Board and was selected to fill the position. Soon, I was resoundingly elected by my peers to become the board's secretary. Serving on the board is a rewarding way to get involved in our community, to know more neighbors, their aspirations for our village, and to ensure that our properties and grounds are preserved and protected. I have the skills to meet these objectives as I have a master's in public administration degree focused on city management and matching work experience. I was the customer relations manager in the Colorado Governor's Office of Information Technology. I was responsible for the customer service center, communications, strategic planning, policy development, and project management assignments. Earlier in my career, I represented state agencies, doctors, employees in the Colorado State Legislature. I analyzed bills, I proposed legislation, and I managed departmental communications. Reasons for our continued success were due to communication, coalition building, and answering the needs of our constituents and customers. When I retired, I wanted to spend my retirement years in a dynamic, safe, beautiful area with friendly residents and activities that would keep me healthy and engaged. I feel privileged to live here and know that capable residents need to offer their time and their talent to their community. I plan to use the skills I gained throughout my career to help our community. My goals for this 3-year term are to apply my MPA and vast experience with customer service, strategic planning, and policy development to help United become the best it can be. I want to enhance the value of our manors by improving their upkeep. I want to improve the appearance of our landscaping. I want to keep our HOA fees as reasonable as possible. I'll be available at various venues, town halls, committee meetings, board meetings, to listen to your suggestions and concerns. And I will support future resolutions that offer the most benefit for United residents. The question we were asked is, how are you prepared to support the work of your mutual board? I know how to do that because I'm already doing it. I know how much time the job takes. I have given it and can continue to give this time to the board, United committees, and GRF committee assignments. I do the homework and research to contribute to these commitments. I have experience with state of Colorado governments that taught me how to manage conflicts, strong personalities, and to work on finding common ground. I'm proud that I am fair to all. I will listen to all residents, not just my friends or the loudest voices in the community. I understand our fiduciary duties. Fairness also means money fairness, honesty, and straight dealings. I pledge these even when there may be difficult facts to face and choices to make. Here are the things I will focus on: positive communication, teamwork with win-win solutions, and returning civility to our interactions with each other, and keeping United Mutual great and the assessments reasonable. So how do you do this? Again, I'll apply my MPA and my experience to the work on United's behalf. I'll enhance the value of our manors by improving their upkeep and our landscaping. And HOA fees I will keep as reasonable as possible to maintain our infrastructure and to also increase and maintain our landscape. Again, I'll be available at various venues, and I ask for your support. I enjoy our wonderful lifestyle here, and we need to call attention to our beautiful village, where we live, and all the fun things we can do here. I ask for your vote for what I've done for the village and what we can continue to improve. Thank you very much.
My name is Lenny Ross. I have lived in Laguna Woods for 10 years and plan to stay here for the rest of my life. Upon elected as president of United Mutual, my first goal was to conduct the board meetings in a professional, business-like manner in order to be productive, but also to create a welcoming environment for our residents to attend the board meetings. I have had the honor to serve as chair of maintenance and construction for United, serving in landscaping committee for United, and maintenance and construction committees in GRF. Since retirement income is usually fixed and doesn't grow as before, negotiating talent and budgeting teamwork becomes a prime focus for me. Last year, the United board faced a difficult challenge. Our investment in mutual bonds was losing money as interest rates were rising. To get the vote of the majority of the board members to change the investments to T-bills with an interest rate as high as 5 to 6%, months of work and many educational meetings were required. I'm very satisfied that our investment scenario is now going in the right direction and earning interest every month due to our new solid investment policy. Our investments are no longer losing money. However, insurance looms as the next challenge for the board. Wildfires, drought, and flooding in different California locales are pushing our insurance rates up to a yearly cost of $5 million. We are working with a new broker, insurance broker, to try to minimize that increase and expect to receive a quote in our next board meeting. Wildfires, drought, and flooding in different California locales are pushing our insurance rates up to a yearly cost of $5 million, so the work is not yet done. And I will tirelessly continue to find the best possible solutions for insurance, as it takes years of attending board meetings and many different committee meetings to become familiar with the bylaws and rules in the community. With the experience I've accumulated from years of serving on the board, I am hoping to continue my service alongside and with the support of residents. I thank you very much for this opportunity and welcome your support. Thank you.
My name is Georgiana Willis, and I'm running for the United Board. I've lived here for 10 years, and I have a master's in social work, although most of my career has been as a technical writer in aerospace and technology. And I also co-founded a charity building wells in Africa, Asia, and South America, where there are villages without access to clean water. At yesterday's budget meeting, United said that the HOA would be going up probably $40 or more. This is unacceptable. I've been attending a lot of meetings lately, and for example, when I go to GRF meetings, They're not answering the financial questions. They're finding a way to pass the buck, so to speak, and not really answering my questions. And VMS has asked for $7 million to construct a new building for their security staff. The residents opposed the project. The mutuals opposed the project. And GRF is moving forward with it. This project must be stopped. No one seems to be interested, if we even need the building, no one seems to be interested in buying temporary buildings like police stations would do, or classrooms or schools would do, as well as other types of buildings, such as a prefab home or something like that, which we could put on our property somewhere. They want to spend $7.2 million, I think. The audited financial statements in 2020 and 2021 show a $6.25 million surplus. What happened to the money? They over-collected on the HOA, and when that happens, money is supposed to be returned to the stakeholders, but it never was. It's just basically evaporated. And so we need a compliance audit and a forensic audit before signing any other contracts or really spending future funds. Any contracts we would sign should maybe just be on a month-to-month basis until these audits are completed. United also, a few years ago, put money, $14 million of our money, into an investment that could lose value, and it did, $1.2 million, which added $22 per manor per month to our HOA costs. Compensation is our largest expense at $58 million for 700 employees. We were denied access to this financial information, which by law must be made available. $58 million is twice all the other expenses combined, and the secrecy is not acceptable. If I'm elected, I will investigate and ask questions. I will exercise prudent fiscal management, and I will listen carefully to what the residents tell me. Thank you very much for your consideration.